If you guys are involved in the Call of Duty community, or you just like to play Call of Duty every year when it comes out, you guys know that the new Call of Duty title, Vanguard, just got revealed yesterday, or actually it was the day before yesterday, and it looks fantastic. You know, a lot of us knew already it was already going to be based on World War II again, which was kind of weird considering that they just did a World War II game and they've done many World War II games. Me personally, I love the Call of Duty World War II games, mainly because I know that it's going to be a boots on the ground title. If you guys don't know what that means, it's essentially no jetpacks, no wall running, and basically it's a very vanilla, very traditional, classic FPS feel, which I assume Call of Duty Vanguard will feature, mainly just because it's World War II. Nobody's going to have jetpacks. Nobody's going to be running on walls. The only unfortunate thing is that it's going to take 3 months for it to actually get implemented into Warzone. It doesn't release for 3 months, and I assume on release it will already be integrated into Warzone. I mean, I can't see any other possibility. That would be terrible if it took extra time for it to get integrated. Although I am really looking forward to the anti-cheat. Now, the topic of today is it kind of sucks right now because we have 3 months essentially, because Call of Duty Vanguard comes out in November, I believe on the 5th. That means 3 more months without an anti-cheat in Warzone in its current state. Now, I usually have sort of a pessimistic outlook on things. If you guys have been watching me for a little bit now, that won't surprise you. There was a lot of people who were excited when they announced the anti-cheat, and I loved the announcement. I was thrilled when I saw it. It made my whole day essentially, because I play Warzone pretty much every day. Getting killed by hackers every day gets old really, really fast. The reason I said that I was pessimistic is because they could have easily said that there's going to be an anti-cheat, and they don't even necessarily have to improve on the one that they have now. Unfortunately, there is an anti-cheat right now in Warzone. Objectively speaking, if the Call of Duty developers came out right now and said there is an anti-cheat in Warzone, that statement would be factually correct. There is an anti-cheat in the game. Now, it's very flimsy, it's very shitty, it's probably one of the worst anti-cheats I've ever seen, but their statement would be true. And they made the statement about Vanguard saying that there's a new anti-cheat on the way. Question is, how good is the anti-cheat going to be? They easily could just say that there's going to be an anti-cheat just so everybody gets excited, just so everybody gets really hyped and everybody starts talking about it. You have to remember that a lot of the times in these reveals, like happened a couple days ago, they're trying to get all of the big content creators to generate the hype for them. That's why they do the reveal in game. That's why they do the big countdown to it. And it's so all of the content creators, all of the influencers can help build the hype for their game. They use the power of the influencers for their own marketing team. And it benefits the developers and it benefits the influencers. It's a win-win pretty much for everyone. But if they really wanted to build the hype, they could easily just say that there's going to be a new anti-cheat, and it would be true. They wouldn't be lying. And it could still just be another shitty anti-cheat. I really hope that's not the case, but it's the reason that I am, putting my excitement for the anti-cheat sort of on hold. Another thing that kind of flew under the radar was how they said that there was going to be, well, in Call of Duty Vanguard, a 3D audio engine. Amazing news if you play Warzone, because the audio in Warzone is complete shit. If they actually added a new, directional audio or some type of new audio engine into Warzone with the new map that they also said was coming out, that would be absolutely incredible. And I think it would honestly be just as good as the anti-cheat. Those two things in combination say it's a good anti-cheat, and they implement the new audio engine into Warzone with a new Warzone map. That would be absolutely incredible. That I would say that they hit it out of the park. That would be every box checked, 10 out of 10, honestly. The only thing that I would still say would be bad about Warzone is the skill-based matchmaking, which absolutely blows. But for whatever reason, I just don't think skill-based matchmaking is going anywhere. But I just wanted to remind people of the fact that just because they said that there's going to be an anti-cheat does not mean that the anti-cheat is going to be better than the current one. It could just be them trying to get everybody excited. There is an anti-cheat in Warzone right now. Who knows what the new anti-cheat will be? I've seen some conspiracy type discussions on TikTok about how the reason that they're taking so long to implement an anti-cheat is because they're learning all of the cheaters' trick. They're gathering as much information as possible about all of the hacking softwares. I don't think that's true, but that would actually be incredible. I like a long-term approach to things. If that was true, that would be incredible, and I would tip my hat to them. But that would be assuming that they're actually super competent and super wise, which, game developers today, I really don't think that those two words can be used to describe them. I am super excited to take it back to World War II, especially not only for Warzone, but in the multiplayer as well. You know, Cold War was absolutely trash, and I love grinding for the skins. I love grinding for the camos. If you were a kid in high school from like the year 2008 to like current times, you probably played every Call of Duty that came out. You love grinding it with your friends, unlocking all the new guns, all the new skins, and I cannot wait to do that again in Call of Duty Vanguard. I just wanted to kind of just remind some people about, the state of the gaming industry and how, being disappointed is a pattern that I've noticed, ever since like I would say 2013. The gaming industry, there's been a lot of disappointment repeatedly over and over and over again. Good things in the gaming industry are very, very rare. It's so saturated. People focus on like a lot of big games: Overwatch, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Valorant, Call of Duty, Warzone, Fortnite. All these big titles. You have to think about all of the other titles. The gaming industry strikes out a lot, and I was just reminding people. Just wanted to say, don't get too excited, because you don't know how good the anti-cheat will be. Who knows? No one knows. I really hope it's good. Fingers crossed.